So I'm here with Nina. Nina is someone who lives in Cochise County. She was very helpful. She recently got me some photos of my land, which I purchased in Cochise County. And Nina, could you just tell the people that are watching, what you do and how you do it?
Well, basically, I do photography as a hobby. I like to take pictures and of landscape and land and so forth. And an investor had found me on a group, and he reached out to me and asked me if I would be interested in photographing landform out here. And I thought it was an intriguing idea. I found out I enjoy it, and it seems to be something I fell into. And so that's what I do. When investors contact me, they give me coordinates, and I go and I take pictures of the property and anything surrounding the surrounding area, and I try to fill in whatever information I have. Since I live out here in Cochise County, I know a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. So I had heard you came to me highly recommended, and I wanted to get photographs of some of the land that I had purchased. And someone had mentioned that they got great photographs from you. I had seen them; they did look good. There was photo, there was video, and he had also given me your name and number so I could talk to you, ask you about, how was it getting to the parcel? It, was there maybe a better route than the one that Google Maps suggested? So just tell us a little bit more. You said you're from Cochise County. Have you lived there your whole life? Are you very familiar with the area and all the kind of, the cities, the towns, and kind of where things are?
I've lived in Cochise County for 6 years. My husband and I moved here in December 2014. We bought a house, and we have 7.5 acres of land. I came from Tucson, Arizona. I've been there since '92. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Um,
Okay.
I have a little bit of background in real estate up in Tucson and working with investors. And so I kind of fell into Cochise County because I had an investor friend of mine looking for things. So as I said, I've been out here for 6 years. When I moved out here, I joined a broker here who is now a friend of mine. She's been out here for almost 30 years. And so she's been helping me learn the area. I need to explore a little bit more, of the Cochise County. It's more than just where I'm at. But I enjoy it. We have beautiful mountains. We have like where we live at is San Arizona. It's not really a town; it's a community. It's we're so small. We share a zip code with Pierce, Arizona, and Sunsites. So it's just
Gotcha.
that I'm just learning.
Awesome. So yeah, the photographs that you took, they were awesome. Now,
Thank you.
in addition to photographs, do you ever go out with people to visit the land or to stake the land? Do you do things like that as well?
Well, it's it. I'm fairly new in stepping out and trying to establish myself, if you will, and it's something that I am willing to do. I don't have a problem with it. I haven't done it yet. I am. I guess you could say I'm retired, so I'm my time is my own, and I enjoy what I'm doing, and I want to see investors that reach out to me. I want to see you succeed and complete your transaction. It's fun to me if you can sell your land and the buyer gets what they want. I feel good that I did what I needed. So whatever I can do to help is I'm willing to do.
Yeah. And you did such a great job because the photos that I did get, so I had about three other parcels that you had taken pictures of, and they all
Mhm.
ended up selling quickly because obviously I think the photos have a big thing to do with it. Because sometimes if someone's buying land and you have actual pictures of the land is beautiful, you can see the trail marks leading up to the site. You can see the mountains in the background, you can see the blue sky. You're going to get one impression. If you just see a GIS square, outline from the county website, that's a completely different thing. So for me personally, if it's a larger parcel, like maybe 5 acres or above, I think it's worth it to have someone go out there, check that there is access, get great
Yeah.
photographs, and make sure that you're buying what you expect. And then when you go to sell it, that, hey, this is a great parcel, someone's been out there, they've explained to me what to look out for. And so, yeah, the service you provide is very valuable. I've greatly benefited from it. So thank you, first of all. And
Thank you.
then second, it's also good to know that if I know someone's visiting that parcel, that you are kind of like a local resource if they have more questions, or um, even another thing you did was there was a problem with accessing the parcel from the Google Maps instructions, and you were able to say, no, that's not the right way. There's a slightly better way to access it. So working with someone like yourself, a photographer, it is like you said, you fell into it. You kind of have carved out your own kind of niche. And sometimes what I'll call land photographers, they're also kind of land Sherpas, because you can take someone and you have the local knowledge. You can kind of guide them on where to go. Do you need a two-wheel drive or do you need a four-wheel drive? That type of thing. So yeah, your skills and knowledge have been greatly helpful to me, and they're very much appreciated.
Thank you. I
You know,
appreciate that.
yeah, absolutely. Do you have a website or a Facebook page that you'd like to plug for the people watching?
Sure. I just created both a website page and a sorry, drawing blank, Facebook. And so on Facebook, it is Land Shot Photos. And my website would be the same, LandShotPhotos.com.
Okay, perfect. And then right there, that's where they can get in touch with you, email you, message you.
Yes, yes,
Awesome. Okay, great. So for Cochise County, that's kind of your wheelhouse. That's where you know the land, right?
yes. That's what I am familiar with it. As I said, I live here. I live in Little Sun, Arizona. I did have an investor. I call the original, the one who sought me out in the first place. He asked me if I would be willing to photograph a property he picked up in Williams, Arizona, which is
Oh,
way up
wow.
past Sedona and so forth. And it got me. I get to be a curious person. I'm like, well, it'd be kind of a trip, and we talked back and forth. And he's like, well, let's just wait and see if the land will sell. Well, I told my husband I was psyched up to do a trip. So I said, well, let's just go to Sedona. Let's just do our own little trip. And while I was out there, I reached out to the investor and I'm like, you know what? If you give me the coordinates, let me just go check it out. Let me take some pictures. If you decide to meet him, we agreed on a price that it would be a lot less, because I'm already out there. And I ended up photographing. He liked what he saw, and it was a job I wasn't going out to get, but I got it because I was willing to go there, and it just worked out. So it's just Cochise that I'm familiar with, but I like to travel, so
Sure. Yeah. So if there's maybe an opportunity, something nearby, that might work out too.
yes.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, thank you, Nina, so much for taking the time, and thank you for sharing that. Again, it's landshotphotography.com. Is that right?
Land shot photos.
Photos. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Thank you.
Of
And
course.
I'll put that description in the I'll put that URL in the description below.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, you got it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.